I went to that hill station. It was so beautiful. Views were also very beautiful, and people were also very beautiful, and food was also beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful? Aren't there any other ways to say beautiful?
Let's understand in this video. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people, beautiful places, beautiful views. Didn't you get tired of listening to this word beautiful? Well, I did feel that. But don't you think if we use better words for that word beautiful? And why just beautiful? We use better words for the other common used words like happy, sad, angry, and so many words. If we use better words for these common used words, we can become an advanced English speaker. That way we can improve our vocabulary too. How to do that? Well, everything I'm going to tell you in my today's video. Hello everyone, this is Surbhi. Welcome to my channel Easy Learning with Surbhi. In this video, you're going to learn about the alternative words that we can use for the common used words in our daily lives. When we learn these words and use it in our speech, we sound like an advanced English speaker. Our speech looks presentable and people love to hear us. And if any point of time you like this video, boop the like button, share my video with everyone and press the bell notification icon so that whenever I upload the videos, you get the notification. So let's get started. Let's start with our first word, beautiful. Now, beautiful we use quite often in our speech, like you saw it in the beginning of the video. So what else we can use? First word, splendid. When something is really beautiful. For example, you talk about a hotel and you can say, the hotel was splendid. The view from the terrace was splendid. So like this, you can use splendid in your speech. Second way, breathtaking. Now when you use breathtaking, it means it is extremely beautiful. We can say, I went to the roof of that hotel and the view was breathtaking. I just could not take off my eyes from there. You see, breathtaking means very beautiful. Third one, stunning. Now stunning we use for the looks, for the materialistic things, like my friend's red dress was stunning, she looked stunning, the makeup is stunning, his black shoes are stunning. Another word for the beautiful, exquisite. The food of that restaurant was exquisite. The preparation, the way they presented the food, everything was exquisite. So like this, you can use beautiful, the synonyms for the beautiful in different ways and makes your speech elegant and presentable. See, when you learn the synonyms and the other alternative ways to say the things, that way you enhance your vocabulary. And if you want to remember it, you want to memorize it, then use those words or phrases in your speech by making sentences, okay? And just do not make any random sentence, right? Like the food was exquisite. But if you try to build a sentence with which you can associate, then you can memorize a word. For example, you can tell yourself, I went to that hill station. It looked breathtaking and the views were so inquisitive. I really didn't want to come back from that place. You see, when you make so many sentences and use that one word in that small paragraph, you tend to remember that word. So make sure you make sentences like that. And guys, also, you can write those sentences in the comment section too. I would love to read, and this will show me that you are actually listening to me and listening to this video very carefully. Let's move to our next word. I'm so happy. Happy. Oh well, since my word is happy, it reminds me of my daughter's rhyme. So it's like that. I am happy, happy. Okay, anyways, leave it. Jokes apart. So this word happy is very commonly used word. So what other ways to say happy? For example, I want to say, she's a very happy person. So I can also say like that, cheerful. She's a very cheerful person. Or we can say overjoyed. Now overjoyed we will use like that. They were overjoyed by the sight of their favorite actors. or they were overjoyed to hear that news. Now, overjoyed means very happy, extremely happy. And guys, while I'm telling you all these words, please understand that you cannot use the same word in every context. Okay, now here overjoyed means very happy, extremely happy. So you cannot say I was overjoyed to meet my friend. Like if your friend, if you meet quite often, okay, you cannot say overjoyed. You can use overjoyed for the things that maybe are quite unusual or you were not expecting. So for that thing you can say overjoyed. And here you can also use thrilled. I was thrilled to meet my long lost friend. When we say long lost friend, it means that you haven't met that friend for a long period of time and now you're meeting her and now you feel that you are thrilled. And also we can say, I am thrilled to hear this news. I want to share this with everyone. So thrilled. Or you can say delighted or elated. I am elated to meet you. I'm very delighted to have you at my house. So like this, you can use so many words other than happy. Third word, sad. Sad, okay, sad. Sad. So we use sad quite often in speech. She's very sad. Her situation looks sad. She's living in a sad situation and like that. But what else can we use instead of sad? We can say depressed or terrible, miserable. For example, I say that my friend is really sad. Okay, I can say my friend feels miserable. She doesn't want to talk with anyone. Sad means very sad. Terrible. So we can say she's living in a terrible situation. We must help her. Now terrible, for terrible we can also say bad situation, worst situation. And if it is sad too, that means that person doesn't have enough money or a proper way of living. So we can say terrible situation. If we talk about the news was sad. So instead of saying sad, if you think that news moved you to tears, so you can say the news was tearful or the news was sorrowful. So like this you can say sad. Next word, interesting. Well, interesting is the common used word by me in my videos. I have noticed it quite often. And now you must be thinking that Surbhi, you are the only one who is using this word quite often and now you are guiding us. Well, my bad. But that's the fact, okay? I'm being honest to you guys. Okay. Interesting. Now for interesting, we can say fascinating. Fascinating means that holds our attention. Some situation, person or place, anything that holds our attention. So we can say Ikigai is a fascinating book. You must read it. And if we talk about movies, so for movies we can say this movie is spectacular. Spectacular means very interesting, very nice, spectacular. Or we can also say must watch. This movie is a must watch. That means we are saying that it is so interesting that you must watch it. And in my videos when I talk about books that you must start reading, reading should be interesting and engaging. So instead of interesting, we can say engaging. I had a conversation with her and it was quite engaging. We kept on talking and talking for a long period of time. And for interesting, next word we have intriguing. Now intriguing means something that arouses your curiosity. You want to know more about it and it is mysterious too. For example, her plan was intriguing. Okay, or the way he looked at me, that was intriguing, thought-provoking. If we talk about books or movies, so if any book is thought-provoking, or for example, we talk about questions. So I can say, instead of saying that it was an interesting question or it is an interesting question, I can say it's a thought-provoking question. Thought-provoking means something you have never thought before. So now you think that, yeah, it is something new for me. So you can say thought-provoking. You can say thought-provoking story, thought-provoking movie, thought-provoking question. So like that, you can say it. Captivating is another word that we can use. Captivating means that grabs our attention and we are into it. We can say, Her smile is quite captivating. The beauty of the house is captivating. I feel like living here. So this way you can use interesting in various ways. Now next word is nice. So we want to say we had a nice evening. So instead of nice evening, we can say we had a pleasurable evening or enjoyable evening. And if we talk about a person or people, so we can say that person is gracious. People were courteous. Talking about a person or place and calling them nice, we can also say that he is a likable person or he is a charming person. And when we talk about someone's beauty, for example, we say he's a good looking man or nice looking man or he has a nice personality. So instead of saying that, we can say he has a pleasing personality. That person is very charming or attractive. So that way you can use nice in several ways. Now coming to the next word. Now see, if a person is bad, we say bad person, bad people, and neighbors, like bad neighbor. So instead of saying that, we can say he is a mean neighbor or he is a disagreeable man. So like this, instead of bad, we can define person like that. I hope you don't have to meet such kind of a person or people, but that's how we can say. And another way can be awful. Now awful can be used with so many things and in different situations. I use this word quite often. For example, this is an awful situation. I don't know how to react it. And if any movie is awful or food is awful, I can say this food is awful. I don't want to eat it. This place is quite awful. I just don't want to be here. So like that you can say awful. Another word is atrocious. Now someone's skills or performance is bad. Okay, so you can say her dance skills are atrocious. She should quit dancing. Or my handwriting is atrocious. Next word is good. You know, good is the 68th common used words in English speech. Now what else should we say instead of good? For example, you're talking about a person, his personality or looks, okay? So how can we say that person is quite impressive? Do you know your speech looks more presentable when you use some specific words for some situation, place or person? So that's how you can say that he is a very attractive man or you're very charming, she is beautiful. So like this, instead of good, you can use such words. And guys, while I'm teaching you all about this, do make few sentences and write that in the comment section using all the alternative words that I'm telling you in this video. I will really appreciate that. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now if we want to talk about the qualities of a person, if the person has ethics, so we can say he is or she is an ethical man or woman. And if we can praise that person, we can say praiseworthy. They are praiseworthy people. For someone's job profile, we can say you have an impressive job profile. Or if we talk about skills, you have impressive skills. I must say you are a great businessman. So for that you can use impressive. And if we want to talk about someone's efforts or job, we can say you did a commendable job. Now, commendable means extremely good, okay? So for that we can say you did a commendable job or your efforts were commendable. I really appreciate that. So that's how you can use commendable in place of good. And if I want to talk about someone's performance, I can say that was a flawless performance. Or if we talk about someone's beauty and she's very beautiful, so we can say she has a flawless beauty. Your work was flawless. So like this, we can use flawless too instead of good. And the last word, funny. Yes, so funny means something that can make you laugh or someone who is funny on whom or with whom you can laugh. So instead of funny, we can say he is an amusing man. Now again, amusing means funny or he is a humorous man. And the next word we can use is comical. Comical means you look funny or sound funny. For example, that tire is making a comical sound. Or we can also say that it is a comical show. Or one more example, you are looking comical in this big hat. Just take it off. Hey, that is it for today's video. If you like this content, please tell me in the comment section so that I can make more content like this and can help you improve your vocabulary and can make you an advanced English speaker. I'll see you in my next video. Ta-da!